Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Ubaglo, and with me once again is...
Megalomaniac. Hello, Internet.
Good day. So, last week we played another Foundry mission.
Yes.
And we're going to... This week I just decided to actually, we kind of said, yeah, maybe we'll just fly around and find a mission. And I just did exactly that.
Yes, Flashpoint Q. I'm expecting some Q goodness.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe Sith Lords. That'd be nice.
That would be interesting, but probably not.
No. Oh.
Yes. So
I probably should hit start too.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. So this week, Cryptic announced the contents of the next lockbox, which, folks didn't think that there wouldn't be a new lockbox to go with the new half season. Well,
if they didn't, they are delusional and haven't been paying attention to the rest of the game.
That's the way Cryptic rolls. That said, the new lockbox is one that we expected would come along. The Nakul lockbox. And it actually looks pretty neat.
Yeah, the ships have a very interesting aesthetic, which reminds me of something. I'm just not sure what. Oh, joy, we are being blocked by, large suns.
Ooh, that's a weird way to do a barrier.
And we're being talked to by large... I forget what those things are called. That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, the Nakul, the ships remind me of something. I'm just trying to remember what.
Yeah, they definitely have a design that is familiar. But yeah, it's I'm not sure, but yeah, they look real good.
Mm-hmm. Instinctively, I said Metroid or something, but thinking more on it, I want to say it's some kind of anime. It's on the tip of my brain right now. I'll probably remember it 5 minutes after we stop recording.
Yeah, maybe. The big prize one definitely looks like it definitely has that style with the big sort of rear swept back wings. Mm-hmm. The rest of them maybe not quite as much. So the three ships that are being released with this, they're doing a standard prize, which is a T6 Raider, mm-hmm. A Lobby ship, which will be a T6 Science Vessel. Oh man, science vessels!
What's a science vessel?
Cryptic releases so few science vessels.
Seriously, what's a science vessel? Ignore the fact I'm actually in a science vessel right now.
It's a ship that lets you do science.
Oh, okay.
And
lets
the last
science
ship,
the shit out of things.
Yeah, and the last ship is the the super prize. It's the one which you can get instead of Lobby crystals. Is a T6 battle cruiser, and that's the one that has the very arrow shaped design, mm-hmm. The kind of standard sci-fi design of a very long central section with two rear wing sections.
The ship spent 5 years on a hellish island where it had to become someone else. Something else.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. We were talking... I mentioned arrows shortly before recording, so that's where my mind went. Sorry.
Of course. the really neat thing about that battlecruiser is apparently it's coming with a battle cloak, which is a pretty nice feature to have on a non-faction
ship. Yeah. Also, hey, we're in the same instance again.
Yeah.
Things seem to be working well. I wonder if it's just missions we've had the last 2 weeks, or if they actually fixed something.
Yeah, who knows? Oh, there's some people who just beamed down and started partying.
Party hard.
Yep, that's strange, but okay.
I say
they
we
can
shoot them.
No, let's not. We can let them party.
Okay.
They're all right.
This hardcore Marines just being pestered by these beachgoers.
And this umbrella, which just teleports to be right on top of him.
That's pretty funny. It's like,
all right.
Q is a huge troll.
Yeah, that's Q, all right. Oh, there's
assuming this is Q.
This doesn't look safe at all.
I'm sure it's fine.
Like, at all.
And their tools are floating up in the air for no reason.
Yeah. Oh. Even more people just being here partying.
I think it's summer or something.
Yeah. Well, it's summer somewhere.
No, actually, it's spring. No matter where you are on the planet right now, it's not summer.
It's definitely not summer where I am.
It's a warm 70-ish degrees here.
Huh.
Like how locating involves shouting and waving.
Okay, so they're getting
AQ,
around,
but
by making it
EQ.
AQ.
Just fair.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess the fact that we have never seen another Q act like Q doesn't necessarily mean that there are no Qs that act like Q.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Try and convince with a godlike being. That'll certainly go better for you this time.
I mean, Cisco punched one.
Yeah.
That works.
Oh. Now there's some aggressive partiers over here.
Soccer hooligans.
Yeah, pretty much.
Manchester United lost. Congratulations, I've now used the only soccer pun I know for European football.
That's not quite a pun.
Or, not pun, reference.
Reference. Yeah.
I don't do puns. Except when they're blatantly obvious. I like how you can both like call her out on being dressed as an admiral, and then she'll say, "Don't take that tone with commanding officer."
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure
I outrank
I'm
her?
still a higher rank. Whoops, something blew up.
Everything is fire.
Oh. Some Klingons decided to crash this party, I guess.
So you best report to your ship and go pew pew some bad guys.
Well, we better get up to our ship and save the day.
It's like I have a feeling this Q runs a YouTube channel or something like that.
Wouldn't that actually be an interesting series? Just showing off, trolling all these uppity Starfleet people.
Uh-huh. Well, it's funny because there hasn't been a Star Trek production on television since like YouTube and social media have become big things. It'll be interesting to see how the new series tackles.
Yeah, I guess that's
kind
true.
of stuff.
There's definitely been some big, big changes to like potential futures. Since,
like culture.
Yeah. Yeah, since the last time Star Trek was on television. Well, new Star Trek was on television. It's of course still airing. It'll probably never actually go off television.
Actually, not having TV, I don't know what's on what anymore. Last time I had cable, I do know that Star Trek: The Next Generation was on BBC America for some reason.
Sure.
Probably because Patrick Stewart's in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sir Patrick Stewart is in it.
Yeah, that's... I would take that as likely, yeah.
Also, it probably got them good ratings.
Oh, geez, yeah. I can definitely see that.
That and Doctor Who.
I mean, there are still sci-fi channels, so of course they're gonna play some.
Yeah, but not the Sci-Fi Channel in America. I don't think. They just play crappy movies and dumb reality shows and what's it called? The Expanse, I want to say.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
So
Ooh.
we're going to send our ship into the atmosphere.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, because my flying like torpedo looks like it can land.
I like how it starts you in a tiny one and then... Oh, there we go. Not just... It's trying to do the thing from the Davidian series.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually not a bad way of attempting to do it, actually.
It says full impulse is not recommended.
Yeah, because they want you to like get in between everything.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also probably why they recommended not doing full impulse. That was a fascinating way of handling.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. Nice little trick.
Yeah. But like definitely some of the like tricks and techniques I've seen Foundry creators use has been just fascinating, and it actually does really make me want to try and like actually learn the systems. Yeah, like some of these just there's some really neat tricks to try and trick the engine into doing things that it doesn't like normally let you do. Things like this: have your ships fly in atmosphere.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but
like it works.
Suspend my suspension of or use my suspension of disbelief long enough to deal with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm suspending my disbelief anyway, but.
OQ. Also, like, I imagine we probably could have just shot our way through those rocks if we really wanted to.
Yeah, no, they're rocks, and we have antimatter weaponry.
Yeah, seriously. Yep, that's some strange kind of rock over there.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what the Klingons are doing over here. Probably
Nefarious things.
Yeah, probably up to no good.
Because this is probably set before they were our allies.
Yeah, actually. Yes, I'm actually pretty sure that this is meant to be set during the Klingon War arc.
Yeah. It's funny because Klingons, like in real world time, Klingons have been the allies for like 2 years now, right?
Basically, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, effectively, they have been for much longer than that. But yeah, like essentially, like active allies have been about 2 years. I mean, in game time, it's only been like a couple of months.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, like on one hand, that just makes this mission seem like incredibly out of date, but
yeah, we can make it. We can live with it.
Yeah, it's just a rebel faction.
Investigate body and container. Well, the body's dead. The container's on fire. So apparently this torpedo should not have been able to actually explode.
Also, that Klingon was trying to pick up a crate.
Look, sometimes you gotta move stuff. You can't find a dolly or something like that, or assumedly they have some kind of anti-gravity lift thing to move cargo.
Oh, and one of the previous investigation points, I was amused that Nayland commented on, I had almost forgotten that Klingons had scientists. I'm like, well, you shouldn't be the one saying that, but that's okay.
It's still not as hilarious as I forget what mission it was, but the Voth one where he commented on the Voth stuff.
Yeah.
Disarm the explosives.
I want to scan
The ore.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently,
so
it
whatever-
doesn't make sense that it can generate light. It's like the Klingons have discovered magic.
Uh-oh.
I don't
That's,
think they've actually discovered magic.
I hope they haven't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Klingons get a penalty to int, so they make shitty wizards anyway.
That's okay. I mean, there are wizard types that don't use int.
I'm pretty sure
they
they get a penalty to Cha, too. Charisma.
I don't know. I think Klingons are pretty charismatic. I mean, remember, charisma is also the primary attribute for intimidate.
Yeah, but see, the thing
And
is,
they are
orcs,
very intimidating.
orcs get a penalty to int and Cha. I mean, in third edition, I forgot they get in fifth
tieflings
edition.
get a bonus to Cha.
That one's funny because in third edition they actually got a penalty too, despite the fact like hot demon girl being a cliche. They fixed that in later editions, where yes, they get a bonus to charisma.
I just more think that that's amusing because even if they are actually presented as pretty boys and pretty ladies in like art, they also are like passed off as being like generally maltreated. Like people don't trust them, people don't like them. So it's like here's this stat which is all about how well people like how well not just how well you physically look, but how well
It's how forceful your personality is.
yeah.
and to be
And
fair,
here's a bonus on a race which generally has like a negative to that by lore.
yeah, but to be fair, you could be maltreated, and that just makes you like push back more, push harder.
Oh yeah. I just think it is kind of silly, but
Yeah.
I totally see where it's coming from.
I do think the
Because like at the same time, a lot of the reason why tieflings kind of get a raw deal is people also kind of think of them as charlatans and tricksters, and like that had to come from somewhere.
I do think the penalty in third edition was supposed to be because they were generally seen as liars and such. But that was also completely negated by the fact that demon boys and girls are a fetish for a lot of people.
So I am apparently stuck in the planet.
No, you're not. You're like right behind me.
No, like that's within like the arc of where the outer boundaries of the atmosphere is.
Oops.
Yeah, so I think you should just head off to this next thing, and maybe that'll get me stuck out of here.
Hopefully.
Yeah, like you triggered the next phase like slightly. No, right. This will do.
Okay.
But yeah, you triggered the next phase like slightly too early. So the old map phased in while I was still technically inside the planet. Oh hey!
And now Q is court-martialing us.
Wow, we're on a little bit of old Earth space dock.
It's better than that stupid courtroom from Next Generation.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a midget here? Okay, no. Sorry, I guess the proper term there would be dwarf.
Ah, spiders.
Damn it, Q.
Ah, targs.
Are they all dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I didn't see the question, and now I've got two options.
Yeah. Untrue, we were dealing with an unnatural substance. So basically, the rocks were alive. And by figuring... And Q basically wanted us to realize this.
I like how many authors decide to use forgetting the name.
The thing that should be a playable race? Horda?
Yeah, the Horda as like their avatar for.
Also, man, they didn't add that as playable race last week like they said they would.
Yeah. To be fair, they actually did go and edit the title so that it is clear that it's April Fool's.
I know.
I wish that was true as well. I like that.
I like that too. Actually, it was really fun.
That was actually kind of a neat take.
I always like the take on Q that they are dicks trying to teach humanity to be better.
Yeah.
/ get their heads out of their own behinds.
Yeah, that is a very interesting take.
Those are like the best Q episodes. Where it's like, yeah, he's a jerk, but he's trying to help you in his own way. It's like proto Dr. House.
Oh, and since this is a Foundry mission, of course,
yeah,
just manually get ourselves out of here.
But yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
I've always been a sucker for Q stories anyway. Except the early TNG ones, but early TNG in general, not the greatest.
Yeah, early TNG took time to sort itself out.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of true of like basically anything new that they did in TNG. I don't think there are very many of the new things that they introduced that like started off very well.
The Borg were pretty awesome from the start. They just messed those up later.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Well,
but I remember a lot of like my favorite things from TNG were things that they introduced like fairly early-ish and were kind of bad for a while.
Yeah.
It's like just the series as a whole had a lot of stuff which just took a lot of time to season and mix well. Even things that were kind of introduced a little later on. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the early Barclay stuff wasn't really that good, but he really picked up.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't even remember how Barclay was introduced, whether he was just a side character and kept showing up or not. But yeah, later on, he definitely became a really interesting character, just to kind of pop in and out of the show as needed.
Yeah, and I just always felt that his troubles made for an interesting counterpoint to a lot of the things that they kind of talk about in the series.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we finished that mission.
Yeah. So
And,
I think that'll be it for us for this week.
Yeah.
Next time, we should have season 11.5.
yeah, that hits
so-
Tuesday,
It's Tuesday, so we'll have a few new things to show off for folks.
including hopefully a featured episode.
Yep, there should be a featured episode. There will be at least a little bit to talk about with new features like the new subspecialization and the new Admiralty campaign.
Mm-hmm. And the new skill system.
And the new skill system. I'll definitely be able to show that off. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll hope to see you all next time.
Yep. Bye, everyone.